Hey everyone, we're back and we're done! We don't have to play Half-Life anymore. I say that as though it's a good thing. I'm gonna miss Half-Life and I can't wait to get back to something similar. But until that day, for now, next up in my list is a game that is near and dear to my heart. Mount & Blade Warband, a game that I have put too much time into. I'm just gonna say it, too much time into. Way too much time into mods, way too much time into just fucking about. I love this game, and I have not played this game since 2015. And I bought Bannerlord, and I also didn't play that. So, hey. But today, we're gonna start off, this is native. We're going in clean. The base experience, no mods, none of the good, not even any of the good stuff, which I know is gonna hurt. But we're gonna go in, I've upped the difficulty from just whatever it is normally to normal. We're gonna see if I crash my computer, and we're gonna just start a campaign. This is not gonna be, for the first time on my channel, oh shit, I don't know where to put my head. Hold on. Nope. Let's move me there. How do I look there? I think I look okay. Alright. Welcome, adventurer, to Mount & Blade Warband. Remember, beginning of the game, you must create your character. By the way, guys, it was a rough day at work, so I have whiskey. Remember that in traditional medieval society, depicted in the game, war and politics are usually dominated by male members of the nobility, by male members. That does not mean, however, you should not choose to play a female character or one who is not of noble birth. Male nobles may have a somewhat easier start, but women and commoners can attain all the same goals and a more interesting challenge early game. So, I decided that I was going to do some coin flips on this character creation. One, because I have played, again, I've played the shit out of this game, guys. So, like, I've done a lot of the options before. So I just need a coin flip just for this one. And maybe we'll go to a spinner. Nope. Hey, how about just a coin flipper? Oh my god. Flip a coin. I can't believe that this was a difficult... Just flip a coin. Alright. Heads is male, tails is female. Tails! Alright. Female it is. And now we're going to need a spinner. Oh, by the... Spinner. Wheel of names. Oh, no, picker wheel. I think it's just what we need. There we go. Wheel of names is something else. All right, noble. We've got merchant. Oh, by the way, you were born years ago in a land far away. Your father was. Warrior. A hunter. Nomad. Thief. All right. Ooh, man, should not be doing that. Alright, text is there. Hunter, alright. You were a daughter of a family who lived off the woods, doing whatever they needed to make ends meet. Hunting, wood cutting, making arrows, even a spot of poaching whenever things got tight. Winter was never a good time for your family as the cold took animals and people alike. But you always lived to see another dawn, though your brothers and sister might not be so fortunate. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as... And we're up again for this spinner that does not want to actually show me the stuff. Oh, maybe I need to do that. All right. And... Page, craftsman, shop assistant, a street urchin, or a stepchild. Step as in type of geography. No, just a stepchild. Alright, we spin. It doesn't show me anything on the wheel, on the phone. As a craftsman's apprentice. Alright. As a girl growing out of childhood, you apprenticed with a local craftsman to learn the trade. After years of hard work and study under your new master, he promoted you to a journeyman and employed you as a full paid craftsman for as long as you wish to stay. Your adult life, your young adult life changed as it always does. You became... This is going to be some wild stats. A lady in waiting. A troubadour. A student. A peddler. A smith. Or a poacher. And... oh. There we go. Spin. A student. All right. So far, this young woman started as the child of a hunter, is a female child of a hunter in a medieval society, lived as that, and then managed to become a craftsman's assistant, and now has become a university student. Incredible. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a woman, and the whole world seemed to change around you. You found yourself as a student in the university of one of the great cities where you studied theology, philosophy, and medicine. But not all your lessons were learned in lecture halls. You may or may not have joined in with your fellows as they roamed the alleys in search of wine, women, and a good fight. However, you certainly were able to observe how a broken jaw is set, or how many an angry townsperson can be persuaded to set down his club and accept cash compensation for the destruction of his shop. Jesus. So, kind of just a douchebag. But soon everything changed, and you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you make this decision? Revenge. Loss of a loved one. Wanderlust. Forced out. Lust for money and power. How does our... so far, this woman has had an incredibly bright trajectory. What thing happens that takes her from this pretty amazing personal revenge? Honestly, that of all things makes the most sense. Good job, fate. Become an adventurer, ride your destiny. Realistic, no quitting without saving. Enter your name, distribute your attribute points. Okay, so this is the part I do remember some of. How are we looking? 9885. Good there. Great archery. Oh my god. Decent power strike. Or got one in power strike, one in leadership and trade even. Persuasion, engineering. Wow, I'm gonna be pretty great. Alright, we need a name. This is the part that I hate. Alright, what do we name this woman? I'm trying to think. What have I watched recently? An absolute ass ton of Twitch and Clone Wars. And I don't particularly have any... I got it. I know. I'm gonna lift a name here. I'm gonna borrow a name from a old fantasy novel that is a personal favorite of mine. It was gifted to me by my father. The Belgariad. This is the queen of one of the kingdoms. Why not? In that, she's incredibly intelligent. Honestly, I like the idea of her just... she's a very intelligent woman. She's gone to... and honestly, probably some decent... up in charisma. I'm gonna go... wait, nope, reset changes. Yeah, I'm gonna go like that instead. 11-6. She's not a great fighter right now. She's going to learn how to be a fighter. She's striking off. And to that end, I think she is probably the daughter of a hunter. She's probably good with a bow, which means we're going to give her an extra power draw, which is the ability to use more powerful bows. Honestly, probably a stat in Iron Flesh, but probably nothing more. One there. I hate throwing weapons. We're going to do 3. No weapons master yet. Give you another one in tracking, one in looting. Definitely another one in pathfinding and spotting. Mouse is just being shitty today. We'll do trade. I'm trying to be very true to form. I don't think leadership comes right away. Persuasion. First aid. Probably just basic wound treatment. And we'll go ahead and say 1 in just a basic athletics. Seems like she'd be a little bit more. I need to keep bringing. I keep going, whiskey, and then just not taking a sip. Oh, that's nice. All right. Now, I could sit here and Monster Factory and Skyrim this to just hell and back. But, frankly, I tend to just do this until I get something I like and then go from there. Let's see. I don't really have a particular... Maybe I'll just hit random a bunch. Yeah, maybe I'll just close my eyes and hit random 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Kind of a standard Scandinavian woman. All right. You hear about Calradia. I always call it... Man. Calradia. A land torn between rival kingdoms battling each other for supremacy. A haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities. You feel you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally, you hold the key of your destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will, and that whatever course you take, great adventures will await you. Drawn by stories you hear about Calradia and its kingdoms, you go back onto the spinner, is what we do. Turns out we need you one last time, spinner. Praven? Ravanda? Vanden? Vadden. Revadden? Raven? Polga? I have to be real, I don't really like being in the Kurgat Khanate, but hey, if that's where it takes me to start, then hey. Sargoth, Jelkala, and Sheriz. Alright, and one final spin, and we start this adventure. We start this damn thing. And it takes us to Ravanden. All right, you've come through the Vagar Highlands, a plateau exposed to the bitter winds from the north. The land here is frozen for most of the year, but the forests are rich with fur-bearing game, and the rivers are teeming with fish. The riches of the land draw the hunters, but the traders in turn draw bandits. You saw the occasional dark figure mounted on a shaggy pony watching the passage of your caravan from a snowy ridge, and were glad when the spires of Ravanden came into view across the wide valley of the Bullock River. You're exhausted by the time you find your way Find the inn in Ravanden and fall asleep quickly. However, you awake before dawn and are eager to explore your surroundings. You venture out into the streets, which are still deserted. All of a sudden, you hear a sound that stands the hairs of the rasp of a blade sliding from its scabbard. What do I got? I got a sword. Hey, motherfucker. Alright. Do I remember any of this? Oh, yeah, it seems I do. Alright, there's one. Can I have your bow? Oh. A merchant takes you to his house. Finally convinced you have not been followed, it comes near you to speak. Hey, dude. F? Okay. Now let me explain my proposition. I didn't see what he said at first. I missed the first one. I think it's something about, oh, we've always had brigands in the hills, driven to banditry by war, debt, or love of violence. Recently, however, they've been getting bolder, leaving their camps in the wild and venturing into town looking for unwary prey. The watch commander tells us all because of all the fighting on the frontiers, fewer men to keep an eye on the streets. I'm not sure what to make of that. It seems to me that the most logical explanation is that these bandits have an ally inside the walls who helps them enter unnoticed and helps them identify particularly tempting targets. Last week, you see, they took my brother. Well, fuck. This is a sad man, by the way. I don't know what my brother was thinking, a lad from a prominent house out alone after darkened times like these. Well, I suppose you were too, but you're a stranger here and didn't know how bad things have become. He had no such excuse, but he's family, so what can you do? If you don't protect your kin, then people will start thinking that you can't protect your investments either, and I won't have that. Can't have that. I just like inserting words instead. No doubt the gang will soon send word about a ransom, but I don't care to pay it. So here's my proposition. You look like you've had a bit of experience with a blade, and more importantly, you must have a bit of fire in your belly, or you wouldn't be coming to Calradia to seek your fortune. Here's what I'm asking you to do. Man, my cadence. Gather a small party, track down these bandits to their lair, teach them a lesson they won't forget, and get my brother back safe. In return, you'll earn my lasting gratitude and a bit of silver. What do you say? I'm in. The cat says she's in too. Collect 5 men. Won't be able to do this by yourself. If you try and take the whole gang, the hunter will become the hunted. I'll warrant it. First, you want to round up a gang of volunteers. There's always a few lads in the villages around here looking for a bit of work, and a bit of work that's more interesting than tilling the soil or hauling water. Why am I talking with my cup in front of my microphone? They'll follow you if you pay. So take this purse of 100 dinars, consider it an advance on your reward. Go round to the villages, use the money to hire some help. I'll reckon that you need at least 5 men. Very good, sir. You can find me again in the tavern here in Ravanden when you got your group. We'll speak what to do next. Okay. Well then. We have our first quest. And here we are. Oh, this frickin' map. This bloody UI. Oh, so there's no story to this game. We're making it our own. I have decided what my end point is in this video game. I'm conquering the world. I'm taking it all. However long it takes. This will be a periodic series every week, every couple days, and the goal is to start from this level 1 Porenn. She's got a book, a method of medical theorems. I'm not even smart enough to read. Some smoked fish, a horse, and some shit, and a crossbow that she's not very good with. So we're actually gonna go back. Overland's map, left click on the map, you can drag around, it's paused. But we're going back. I need to go to the marketplace. Arms merchant. Alright, that's it. 5808. Oof. 20, 37. Okay, maybe I'll just stick with the crossbow for now. Alright, well, I wanted to see if maybe I could get a bow. I put so many points into it. We need to get dudes, so let's go here. Ike. Recruit volunteer 6! Well then, welcome to the team. Alright, cool. That's that. Let's go. We got 6 boys. They are Garbo. Oh, cool. You can see where I'm gone. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Not go to castle. Visit the tavern. Speaking of, anyone in here? Behester. Just kick him. Join you for a drink? Certainly. Whom do I have the pleasure of drinking with? I am Behester, son of Azabe, grandson of Badzan. Were you not a barbarian, you would likely know of my lineage that I am a roan horse surrogate of the highlands of the tribe of Shamir, of the clan of Dalam, of the family of Ubain, from the Pantash Valley, and you might be able to guess why I'm so far from home. For as long as one can remember, our people have feuded with the tribe of the Humyan. This guy assumes a lot. Many of whom have settled in the next valley over. Many men have died in this feud on both sides, including 2 of my brothers. The Khan himself has ordered us to cease to save men for the wars in Kalradia. I know my rights, and my brothers cry out for vengeance. I waylaid and killed a Humyan on a track over the mountains, and I rode out of our village the same night without even having the chance to bid farewell to my father. I'll bide my time in Kalradia, give a year or 2, then return home when the Khan's men have forgotten. The Humyan will not forget, of course, but such is the price of honor. Yikes. Silly, weak people. Yikes. Man, I don't want to say that. In the meantime, any opportunity to earn a living with my sword would be most welcome. I don't really want to hire you, dude. Because, like, I understand your brothers died. But it sounds like you went out and, hey there. Aswan, how's it going? Yeah, this guy sounds like he just went out and killed a random dude as though it was going to save his honor. Like he's Zuko. I don't want to say this, but I'm walking away. It's like a dick thing to say. Oh, God, I'm going to keep hitting E. I can't hire any of you, so I'm going to walk away. Or I can't hire a lot of you, and I don't want to spend that much. Wandering Troubadour, there's the guy we had to talk to. And hey, Matheld. What do you want? Merely passing the time of day, ma'am. If you must know, I shall tell you. If you must know, I shall tell you. Here's my life story. It's been a long day. It's been hard. I'm from an old family in the northern lands, the daughter of a thane and also the wife to one. I fought by my husband's side, his partner both in war and in peace, but my husband died of the plague while I was still childless. My husband had decreed that I should inherit his lands in the absence of an heir. My brother-in-law, cursed be his name, said that it was not by our custom that women should inherit a thanedom. That was nonsense, but his gold bought the loyalties enough of my husband's faithless servants for him to install himself in my hall. So I fled, something I was raised never to do, and something I never hope to do again. When I have enough gold to raise an army, I should go back and take what is mine. See, I like that a lot more. You... I can offer you opportunities to make money. I shall accept your offer. I warn you, please to fight in your shield wall, but warn you, if you ask me to gather the firewood to cook a meal, you will not like the consequences. No fear. The widow of a daughter of a thane, you'll be treated as such. I don't have that money, so hey, never mind. What's your deal? I'm going to keep kicking people. What is it you do? Compose stories. Sometimes sing about war. Sophisticated audience. For most audience, however, sing about love. Tell me about marriages. I don't really care about that right now. I'm good. Can you teach me any poems? Storming of the Castle of Love. It is short enough to be easily learned. It is an allegoric poem replete with symbols and metaphor. It describes how a brave but rough warrior wins the heart of his lady by learning the virtues of chivalry, becoming a true noble. Its theme that the role of a woman is to inspire but also civilize a man is appreciated by some noble ladies, but not all. 300 dinars. Never mind. I don't have that much money. Man, this is a aggressively misogynistic society. Yay! We did it! Alright. Splendid work. You have hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now, travelers entering Ravenden have told us there is a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of town. I suspect they are all from the same band that took my brother. Hunt them down and find the lair. Your note, why don't you come with us? Because he's a merchant, and he's paying us to do it. I don't need to ask that question. I know the answer. Alright. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. I think I'm sleeping. Yep, leave. Alright, there's our quarry. Get him. Oh, and then you see the army of 230 dudes. That's where I want to be one day. 230 rowdy, rough lads. Been looking for you. Tell me where you keep your prisoners, and I'll let you go. All right, our first battle. First real battle. I'm not even going to tell my dudes to stop. I'm frankly going to just let them rush these guys down. There's like 5 of them and 7 of us. Watch me lose most of my guys. What I will do, though, I'm going to ride ahead. Make use of this horse. Oh, God. Ah! I'm a fool. Oh, I hit him. Ooh. Get him, boys. No, my loot, my rider. Not my rider, my recruit. Well, 2 of my guys got knocked unconscious. 1 of them got killed. There were like 3 guys. Yikes. Spare my life. Let me go. Far from here, learn an honest trade. Spare your life. Wow, the music just got all of a sudden. Tell me where you're hiding in, and give me your word that you will stop troubling the people of these parts, and you can go free. Bless you, milady. Bless you. Hideout is near Bourbon. There's no mistaking it. Excellent. All right. Well, hey, I'll take your stupid hat. And we're going to... Is it control? Excellent. All right. We're going to take the rest of this and go sell it. Loser. Hey, and we got some people to upgrade. Come in here. And... a bigger footman. Move you up. An actual legitimate boy. And sell, sell, sell. This is all garbage tier. And sell, sell, sell. And actually, while we're here, I'm going to buy some bread. Just to have an extra stock. Alberbon. Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. Well, Ayik we already went to, and there wasn't any boys. Who's over here? I'm gonna just go get some more guys before we go anywhere. Like 680 in recruits. All right, 12 guys. That feels way better. 12 recruits is kind of garbage, but ooh, hey, 12 recruits. And we can rush down these. Oh, dang. We're fast for 12 guys. All right. Surrender and die, you shirtless moron. Nope. All right. Come on, gents. I actually don't know if there are female troops in the base game. That's going to be an interesting find. I might be the only female in the battlefield. Where are these guys? Oh, wow, what a great map if you're on that side of the river. Water fucks with your speed and shit. So, like, I've definitely played maps like this where my entire strategy has been set up on one side of the river and, or not even set up on one side of the river, set up on that one side of the river, and then... Oh, I missed. My spotty recruit. I'm failing. Failing as a leader. I'll be honest, I feel like I fail every time if I don't at least take somebody down. Hey, but we did it. That's fine. Killed my recruit, wounded my recruit. Well, I can't take prisoners. Would you look at that? Well, cool. I was gonna say, I don't like taking prisoners. All right, we got some militia. We actually have some decent troops. Sell all this later. Because there is no actual, like, castle over here. Or, like, place to sell. Actually, let's just go recruit from over here. I don't need that many dudes. That's my poor headset disconnects again. Buy supplies. Hey, you got any supplies? 8. Yeah, give me some grain, dude. We'll give you some garbage tier equipment. And volunteers? 5 of them? Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna wait, actually. Chase these 13 down. That's a worthy cause. 3.4, 2.7. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna catch you no matter what. I kind of want to wait till it gets to morning. Unless they turn on me. Nope. Bam. Ooh, get on top of this hill. All right. Look at that. We got a nice little band of boys. A band of rowdy rough lads. All right. I think it's... Is it this? Yes. All right. Follow me. I don't want you rushing into this. There's an actual amount of guys. So we're going to come over here, actually, to this ridge. I love this jaunty music that's playing. Nope, missed completely. Alright, and now charge. Excellent. The whole point was to... Oh, God! Well, one, to not have that happen, but... my whole plan was to try to get them on this hill. And slow them down so that my better troops could get to them quicker, but it only kind of worked. Turns out recruits are garbage tier. Hey! Tab to leave. Yeah, recruits are garbage tier, so you lose a bunch. But hey, that's fine. We're not taking any of you, but we'll raise you. I have no money. Uh-oh. Ooh, yeah, I need to stop spending money. Okay. Alright, we're gonna take some of your garbage tier stuff, and then we're gonna leave the rest of it. 7's not nothing. Alright. Now to this kidnapper's hideout. Attack! I didn't even look. I'm sorry. I didn't even read the text that time. Oh. Go ahead and reload. Alright, gents. Actually, can you follow me? I don't want you running off on your own and dying. Sir, what are you aiming at? Oh yeah, there is a bloke way up there. I'm going to actually have you hold your fire. We don't need to be... Oh, shit! Fire at will! I need a shield, damn. Boom! Alright. Wow, that hit hard. All right. Charge them. We've got them to come out of their hold. Bam! Woo! Bolt? As in the bolt that I fired at him? Or is it the... No, okay. No, it's a bolt from one of these guys. Sweet. Is that it? Oh, no. Oh, hey! We did it! Thank you. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing me from these fiends. Did my brother send you? Yes, I told him that I would find you and advise you return to your family as quick as you can. Be more careful on the road. Their ill-gotten gains are now mine. It's all trashed here. Great. All right. Let's fill our pockets. Of mostly. It's all trashed here, so. Sweet. On that note, back to Warband. Or Warband. That's right. Looters, flee! Flee! Step 1. Go to the bloody merchant. Sell all that shit. And all this trash. Because we're gonna need cash. If we're taking over the world one day, we need money. We need money. We need benefactors for the moment. Until we are the benefactor, and then... You saved my brother! My brother is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to a university outside of Calradia. That way, if he gets knocked on the head in a street brawl, no one can say it's my fault. That's not your problem. Here's your money. Money is most welcome. Glad to have been of service. What do you need? Oh, shit. There's more quest. Remember how I told you that the bandits had an ally inside the walls? I think I know who it is. The captain of the guard. The captain of the watch. The captain of the guard of the watch. No less. Some months ago, this captain, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontiers, decided to borrow some money to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk. So he sank all his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course his caravan was captured and looted and he lost everything. Imbecile. As a consequence, it seems our captain turned to villainy. Swirls glass. To recoup his fortune. I suppose I'd do the same if, the heavens forbid, I ever faced indebtedness and ruination. Now, any watch captain worth his salary will have a few thieves and robbers on his payroll to inform on the rest. But our captain decides to employ these bastards wholesale. He brings them into the town, lets them do as they will, and then takes a share of their take. You've heard of poachers turning gamekeepers. Well, in the unfortunate land of Calradia, it seems gamekeepers will turn poachers. Luckily, there's still a few brave, honest souls in the watch who've told me how he works. Here's my plan. Hey, I suddenly trust you less. I don't know why, but the phrase "here's my plan" makes me think this is your plan. You've not run this past anyone. It's now I'm involved in this plan that you haven't run this by anyone yet, and so this is fresh out the block. Let's see what we got. I could bring this to the attention of King Yaroglek, Lord of the city, you know, the king of the country that we are in. But that would mean an inquiry, my word against the captains, and witnesses can be bought and evidence destroyed, or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border, and all I'll get my trouble is a knife in the ribs. In time of war, you see, a king's eye wanders far from his domain. His subjects will suffer. That's a bad king. So I've got another idea. So I got a different plan. I've got a small group of townsfolk together. Some men in my employ and others who've lost relatives to these bandits will storm the captain's house and bring him in chains before Yaroglek, hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain the stack up. Now all I need is someone to lead my little army into battle. How do I know you're telling the truth? Suppose it's possible that I found a dozen bandits who were willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in old Vanden. Well, what? Well, I guess you can't really know my word is good, but I reckon you've learned by now what my money is, and there's another 100 dinars, or maybe a bit more. Fine, I'll do it. I need a rest. I think I'm hurt. Finish this affair without you. Most pleased if you could be part of it. Well, for now, that's great. I need to sleep. So we're going to wait here for a day. Just actually wait. I know it sucks, but I got to wait. Okay, cool. That feels better. Oh, shit. There's a crossbow. Oh, no, it's just the crossbowman. All right, everyone's still here. Kick. All right. All right, I'll lead your men. Give me the sign. Strike hard, strike fast. Won't know what hit him. Heavens be with you. Leave the tavern, go out into the streets. Nervous-looking young men are waiting in every street corner. You can see they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothing because they're bad at this. And catch a mixture of fear and anticipation and pride in the quick looks they throw at you as you pass by, praying that your enemies have not been alarmed by this all too obvious bunch of plotters. You check your weapons one last time, prepare to head into action. Up in arms. Oh god, this is not good. There's a lot of dudes. Oh god, but they were dealing with them. And by we, I mean me. Woo! Oh no! I got knocked unconscious, fuck! Fall down with the last blow, unable to move and trying hard not to pass out. Soon the sense of fighting gives way to the cheer of the towns, and you realize with the relief your side won the day. Soon friendly arms pick you up from the ground and let you drift off to blissful sleep. You wake up in the merchant's house. Hey, nerd. You're awake. You took quite a blow there, but good news, we defeated them, and you did some real damage before you went down. If you hadn't been there, it would have gone badly. 10 of my lads got wounded. I should go look at them. Don't have to mind a blow taken for a good cause. A couple of my boys have taken the watch captain pinned down in a back room with a knife to his throat. I'll need to go drag him before King Yaroglek and explain what this breach of the peace is all about. I don't need... You don't need a part of that, though. I'll tell you what. If all goes well, I'll meet you at the tavern again shortly, and I'll let you know how it all came. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead my head on a spike, I'll assume you know enough to stay out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. All right. Down to the tavern we go. I'm going to just go straight there. Like, why not? All right, hey. Hey. Things didn't quite go as well as I had hoped. No. No. You don't say. That didn't go well? No. King Yaroglek didn't couldn't quite find it in him to overlook my little breach of the peace. Oh, he's grateful enough that I got rid of his crooked captain. A guard who will let in bandits, will let in an enemy army if the price is right. But he can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failure to take care of things. Hardly seems fair. It's not super fair. That's very true. Fair, this is Colradia, my lady. My lady. Kings do what they will, and the rest of us do as they must. He didn't string me up, and instead gave me time to sell my properties, even put in a word with the other merchants that they best pay me a fair price too. That's gracious enough as kings go. Honestly, as far as kings go, not bad. But he's a weak king, as they all are here, and weak kings must always look to their authority first and justice second. I suppose I'd do the same in his shoes. Anyway, I wouldn't go rubbing your part in this affair in King Yarglek's face, but he's taken note of you and decided that you're not worth hanging. And that's something which I'll raise a glass any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road, or you can sell your sword to one of his competitors. Anyway, I hope you've learned a bit about what it takes you to stay alive in this troubled land. I suspect that money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. Well, I have 500. Yikes. And fuck. That's the end of, like, the main quest line. Woof, I'm hurt. Main quest line. That's, like, the only quest right now. Can I walk around the streets? Anyone to talk to? Townsmen, foot soldiers. I can go into this. I mean, fuck it. Let's go into the castle. Is there anyone in the castle? No. Who are you? Guildmaster. Hey, you sound like a person that might have a quest for me. You do, Guildmaster. Leaders. That's all I need to know. You got a job? Someone to deliver some wine. Ikamer. You can take 11. Yeah, sure. I'll make that delivery. Leave.